What up, YouTube? So it's been a while since I've filmed a video. I'm just gonna do a simple get ready with me chit chat, where I've been, what I've been up to. First off, before I even start, I just want to thank all of you for subscribing. There's so many of you that have subscribed since the last time I filmed, or even the last time that I was like consistent on YouTube, and I just want to say thank you. That's pretty incredible because I haven't been posting anything and you guys have been subscribing, so that makes me feel awesome and that motivated me to start up again. Don't want to leave you guys hanging. Plus, this is like a huge passion for me, even though there's so much life moments that are happening right now. I've always wanted to come back to YouTube, so since things have calmed down, the holiday seasons are over, we're gonna try to get back into it. Let's start putting makeup on my face because I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear me blabber. So before I start anything, before I even put on brows, I always conceal my brows, and I always use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Creamy Beige, and then I use this brush by e.l.f. Cosmetics. I think it's just it's a concealer brush, but it's perfect for right underneath the brows. Sorry if I look like a hot mess. It's been a while. And this right here is, I was just scratching. It's not a hickey. I'm not going to put on any eyeshadow today because we are going to be running errands, and I don't want to look all dolled up to run errands, even though I'm going to be looking pretty dolled up because usually I don't wear any makeup. And as you can see, my brows have been growing out. What? I know. If you look at my past videos, you will notice. I do still pluck them, so they're not as thick as they would be, but I just can't help it. I want to grow out my brows, but I don't want them to look like furry caterpillars on my face. I just have to pluck them, and then I just get a little overboard with plucking. But as you can see, the concealer just helps to just clean it up very nicely. So even if I didn't want to put anything in my brows, or maybe just use like a brow gel and just comb them through, that would be just as nice. If you haven't seen my last video, which is actually more recent than the last video I'm thinking about, my family and I have moved to Utah. Originally, we were living in Hawaii. Me and my husband met in Hawaii, got married, had a baby, and now we are living in Utah. Sorry, I am applying Urban Decay's Primer Potion to my eyes because my eyes get pretty oily, even though I won't be putting any eyeshadow. It's been amazing so far. We like it. And when we first moved out here, we were living with family. Now we are on our own. We've been living on our own since August, so almost half a year. And it's been pretty awesome. Now I'm just applying my shade in, this is by BH Cosmetics, their Studio Pro line, and this is in the shade 235. It's like a warm shade, but I'm just setting the eyeshadow primer with it. I might just use like a eyeshadow to lighten the brow bone and set the concealer, but that's it. I'm going to use a shadow from the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. So not necessarily highlighting, just more so just setting the concealer. I don't think I want to wear liner today though, so I'm just going to be applying lashes. And the lashes I'm going to be using is by e.l.f. and this is their collab with Whaley. And if you watch Whaley, I love her. She is like a ball of sunshine. This is in the style Bold and Flirty. I normally don't like e.l.f. lashes, but these just look really, really nice. They were only like $4, so I bought 3 pairs because I can reuse the same pair for like a while. But I have the lashes on. I just put them on because it takes me a while, and they just look like, you know, like everyday lashes. They're not dramatic, they're not over the top. You can wear them to run errands if you wear makeup. Now I'm going to be applying my brows. I am using Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Chocolate. I'm normally in the shade Dark Brown, but I've been using this because I ran out of dark brown. I just like to lightly fill in the brows, so I just like to fill in the sparse areas, and then I just like to make the arch and the tip more defined. Tip is not a good word to use. The arch and the tail. It is snowing. I don't like it. It's just really cold, and I just miss the sun and the beach and the ocean and the tanning and the easy life. You know, everyone knew everyone, and if they didn't, they knew your family, and they said hi to you. Even if they didn't know you, they were just so polite. I'm going to do the other brow, but I'm going to do it off camera because I can't concentrate. The brows gotta look good, you know. The brows are everything, and they gotta look good. So I'll be right back. So that is better. We have some brows. So now I'm going to do the rest of my face. For primers, I am going to be mixing the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer. It's like a green shade, helps with redness. And then I'm going to be applying the Magic Lumi with it, and it helps to just give your skin a dewy look. Because lately, which I've never experienced before, my skin has been dry. So I ran out of green primer, and I think that's all the primer I have, period. So I'm just going to be applying the L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer all over my face. And then I'm just going to use my fingers to work it into my skin. This has like a nice texture to it. I've never really used it by itself, so it actually feels really nice. It's kind of like illuminating my skin already. I'm like doing like a little review for this, but I've had this for like ever. I just barely use it because I mostly use it like to highlight the face, but it has like a nice sheen to it. This Utah weather has been something else. I am going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation, stick foundation in Warm Tan. I really like this foundation. I've only worn it like a few times, but it is super blendable and just nice to wear. Nice to wear. It's easy to apply. Now I'm just going to use a flat top kabuki brush to blend it out. This brush is by Crown Brushes. This is from like a really, probably like a set from like 4 or 5 years ago. So I doubt you'd be able to find it, but if you do, wow. Because I really like the quality of these brushes, and they've been so good to me for so long. So they are definitely really good brushes, and I bought them off of Hot Look. They were like on sale one day, and I like bought them pretty cheap, but I normally don't know what they go for, but it took about a month to get them, which really sucks. Okay, so next I'm going to be applying concealer, and it's the same concealer that I used under my eyes. I'm going to use it under my eyes. Same concealer I used under my brows. I'm running out of this too. Gosh. See, that's how long I've played with makeup. I haven't kept track of what I have left. But luckily I had a primer. You know what I mean? I am just concealing those bags. Because if you also don't know, I got a job, an overnight job, and I love it. It's in retail, and I really like the overnight thing because I worked in retail not even a year, and I liked it. It was different. You know, the discount was awesome for the clothes, but it's just whenever there was downtime or whenever it was slow in the store, it was slow. Of course, during the holidays, it was like really busy, rarely ever slow, but just, you know, in general. And I ended up quitting like a couple months before I would have made a year, just because I needed to focus on school and I couldn't handle both together. So now to work in like an overnight position and not have to deal with like customers or guests, just to be able to just stock, like put on your music and just jam and go, it's amazing. Family wise, it worked out as well because my husband works during the day and I work at night, but I only work up until about 4, 6, or 7 at the latest, and then my husband leaves to go to work. So my daughter gets the best of both worlds. She doesn't have to go to a babysitter, and she's home with mom or dad. If you wanted a more natural look and not even apply that and just run out the door and go, just apply concealer right under where you would apply contour. That gives you like a natural contour. I have been working lately, so that's part of the reason why I've been busy, and the lack of sleep has been not that great, because if you know me, I can sleep. But lately, I like what this job has done to me because I can get like a good 5 hours of sleep and I'm good. You know, I don't need like 10 hours. Now my daughter, she can sleep. So I wonder how long it's been recording, because I just noticed that it stopped automatically. So I've done the whole face. Highlighting, blush, makeup setting spray, all that. So if it didn't get recorded, great. What a great first day back. So for the lips, I have been applying a Best Damn Lips, the Best Damn Lip Mask by Best Damn Beauty by Nicole Guerrero. And I really like this because not only does it moisturize the lips, but it has a tint to it, a very nice tint. So if you just want to apply it and go, which I have been doing, it's just been really like a staple to my lips. I haven't been really wearing any liquid lipsticks or lip glosses or lipsticks or anything like that. And it has like a pink healthy tint to it, and it smells like roses. So if you like that smell, it's pretty amazing. I'm just going to do some finishing touches, like apply mascara to the bottom lashes. Benefits Roller Lash Mascara to my bottom lashes. Wow, am I a pirate now? What the heck? My lashes, and of course mess up. So close! But that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Whether it was a fail, I will find out soon. But I mean, if it was, what other way could you come back to YouTube? If you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love for your support. It means a lot to me. You can follow me on my social medias, which is the same way my name is spelled here, Brie K, at Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. See you guys in my next one. Bye.